Hi boys and girls. Today I'm going to read this story to you again, Lily and the Wagwags. And you're going to mark your pages doing what I ask you to do. And then at the end we'll go over it together. So, Lily led the Wagwags to the wet planet. Sal says, the wet planet is a mess. The Wagwags slip in the mud. Swim fast, Dick says. Let's get off the wet planet, Lily says. Okay, on page 28, I want you to put an X on the picture of the sprinkler. Now let's turn to page 29. The Wagwags went to the hot planet. The Wagwags went in a tent. It is hot, Lily said. The Wagwags will melt. Blast off for the wind planet, Lily said. Okay, on page 29, I want you to underline this sentence. The Wagwags went in a tent. I'll say that one more time. Find the sentence, the Wagwags went in a tent, and underline the whole sentence. All right, now we're going to turn to page 30. Listen to me read. The wind planet is not hot. Bits of fluff drift past. Etabetta says, let's rest. Lily says, sip a glass of Planet Pop. But the Wagwags must not stop. Okay, on page 30, I want you to look for the word sip. When you find the word sip, underline it. If you need more time, you can push pause. Look for the word sip and underline it on page 30. All right, let's go to page 31. The Wagwags stand on stilts. The Wagwags get to the tip-top planet. Lily says, let's get to the planet Wump. Hop off. Icky says, no, Lily. Sal says, I will not hop off. But Lily hops off to the planet Wump. All right, on page 31, find the line, the Wagwags stand on stilts. When you find that sentence, draw a line from that word stilts to the picture of stilts. Once again, find the sentence that says the Wagwags stand on stilts. Draw a line from the word stilts to a picture of stilts. Let's continue on to page 32, which is the last page of our story. Wump. Lily lands on the planet Wump. It is soft. The Wagwags hop and land. Wump, wump, wump. It is fun to land on the planet Wump. Now, I'd love for you to look for the sentence, it is soft. Find the sentence that says it is soft and underline that sentence. Take your time. Remember, if you need more time, you should pause this video. Now, let's go back to page 28 and I'm going to help you check your answers. On page 28, Miss Lerman asked you to find the sprinkler. It's in the top picture. And this is the sprinkler. Now, you should have an X on top of the sprinkler, just like I do. If you made a mistake, that's okay. Put an X on the sprinkler. The sprinkler is attached to a hose and it shoots out water, and that's what's giving us the mud. Let's turn to page 29. I asked you to make a line under the sentence, "The wagwags went in a tent." The answer is in the top box again. The sentence is right here. The wagwags went in a tent. It's the second line of the story, and you should underline it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words in that sentence. You are doing fantastic. Let's turn to page 30. Now, on this page, I asked you to find the word sip. Sip. It's a 3-letter word. Now, it's not in the top box. This time, it's in the bottom one. Lily says, "Sip a glass of Planet Pop." Here's the word sip. We're going to draw a line under the word sip. You are really great at this. All right, let's flip our books to page 31. Now, on this page, I asked you to look for the sentence, "The wagwags stand on stilts." And you're right, it is the very first sentence in the top box. The wagwags stand on stilts. Here's the word stilts. I want you to make sure you took your pencil and drew a line to stilts. So, you could draw a line to hot rod stilts, or over here to dock stilts, or over here to tick stilts. 3 different super kids are using stilts in this picture. Now we have one more page. Turn to page 32. Almost done. Checking our work. On page 32, I asked you to find the sentence, "It is soft." This is a little bit tricky because it's a small sentence in a bigger line. It's in the second line. First, there's a sentence that says, "Lily lands on the planet Womp," but that's not that sentence. There's a period. It's the next sentence. This sentence only has 3 words. It is soft. Make sure you underlined that sentence. Great job, boys and girls. Now I would like you to read this story again. You might be wondering, "Miss Lerman, I have read this story quite a few times." Well, what we always say in kindergarten is, practice makes progress. And the more we read this story, the better we're going to become as readers.